What's up? This is my fourth video for my playthrough for the mod Salt Lake Stories. This is a video for the quest Mud and His Boys. Let's get started. Got this quest by talking to Scotty from Bowie Town. He suspects something is going on with the Mud family, and we're trying to find out why they went to Pop. Here they are. You're not very chatty, huh?
Daddy say Mike is not supposed to talk to strangers.
You're too old to let this be told by your daddy?
Mike confused, but Daddy is always right. So leave Mike alone. Mike must wash ramen.
You're not very bright. Why do you only have one mattress here?
Huh? The mattress is always shared between Dad and Joe and Mike. Two must watch, one must sleep.
Yes, Brahmin. I'd rather go.
Mike watch Brahmin.
That's sweet.
What do you want? If you want to buy something, talk to my father. Now go take a hike.
You have a nice gun. What is it?
You always this curious? This is a Magnum caliber 44. If you keep asking stupid things, you'll see it in action.
I am Harcourt. Harcourt Fenton Mudd III, to be exact. What are you doing in this lonely place?
Oh, I guess I just saw that. Just coincidence, but you don't look like you would live here either.
You're right. I and my two boys here are running a caravan.
Can you tell the courier something interesting about their...
Well, we discovered this valley only about 3 months ago. Or rather, the savage here have found us. We wanted to find a shortcut from Bowie Town to Twin Falls through the mountains to the old 93. When these damned raiders had attacked us at Bow Peak. Bloody bastards. They opened fire on us without warning. Little Joe was hit hard on the right leg. Big Mike took them under fire as I pulled Joe out of the line. We could just get back behind some rocks. I kept the raiders busy while Mike and Joe pulled back.
Tell me more.
It was not easy to get rid of these damned raiders. We pushed forward into the mountains, but since Joe had to be warned by Mike, we did not make good progress. Apparently, they knew the area, for they forced us into a small ravine, at the end of which, they locked us. I thought it was our end. Joe was unconscious, and our ammunition was coming to an end. But suddenly, the fire on the raiders was opened from the edge of the ravine. These assholes were really surprised, I tell you. They had been so focused on us that the unknown shooters had easy play with them. Only 2 or 3 raiders could flee.
Who were these unknown shooters?
True savages, I tell you. They were 3 warriors. 2 of them had shotguns. The other was armed with a strange spear. They took us to their village and took care of Joe's wound. Well, and exactly this village is very close here.
Where exactly is this village located?
If you go up the path there, you will come to a bridge. This is the only way to the village, but they probably will not let you through.
Why shouldn't they let the courier in their village? You were there too, after all.
Yes, but only because Joe was injured. They treated him and gave us something to eat and drink. But we had to stay in a tent most of the time. And after a week, they told us that we had to leave their village.
And yet, you are here again. What's so special here?
Has anyone ever said that you are very curious? What do you think, I am a traitor? The people here pay good prices.
But they won't let you into the village anymore.
Right. But most likely you neither. Probably we have injured one of their stupid customs. No idea.
Little Joe is easily irate. What does the guy have for a problem?
Oh, don't take the boy so seriously. He is always like that if he's out of mentats. You know, withdrawal and all that shit. That's exactly where I'll come right. It was not easy to get rid of these damned raiders. We pushed for. Apparently, they knew I thought it was our end. But suddenly, the fire on the. They have been so focused on. If you. Yes. But we had.
I find this very hard to believe. After all, they are true savages. Do they even have caps?
More than you think. But let's leave the topic.
Courier likes to trade.
Sure. I'm never against a good trade.
Alright, let's do this. Interesting. Maybe I'll come back here later. Up there's the bridge.
Stop. Who are you? And what do you want here?
Courier is just a traveler who wants to trade. Where's this path heading?
The bridge leads to our village. You may pass, but if you cause trouble, the sun will fade your bones.
This caravan down there, why they're not allowed to go to the village?
They are strangers, just like you. And they wanted to cheat us. I cannot say more. Pass the bridge or leave.
Interesting. Tell the courier more, maybe the courier can help you.
All right. They wanted to steal our water. We have given them as much as they need to survive. But Mud became greedy and wanted more. So Arcus decided to drive them out of our village. Talk to him. Maybe you can help us with another problem.
What is that exactly for a problem that you have?
I told you too much already. Talk to Arcus or Katsuma. They can tell you more.
See ya.
Mahabi be with you.
Mojave be with you, wanderer. Black clouds darken the sky above us and proclaim great disasters.
What do you mean by that? The weather's nice.
The ignorance speaks with you, my friend. The ignorance. Unas is back and wants revenge. May the gods be merciful to us.
Who is this Unas?
Unas is a servant of Galru. He was sent to destroy us. Only a great warrior can stop him.
You have enough warriors here. You can do it.
Arcus, our chief, does not believe in the legend of the Unas. He thinks strangers are responsible for the disappearance of our people. But Smike saw him. Rishi, Smike's gecko, has pounced on the beast and saved the boy's life.
There are people disappeared. Can you tell the courier more about this?
It began about 2 moons ago. At first, it was only a few Brahmin that were killed at night. Their bodies were carved up and their bones shattered.
Sounds like some kind of predator.
We thought so at first. But then 3 of our hunters, who were hunting for mole rats in the mountains, disappeared. They would have finished 2 growlers with no trouble. Arcus says that they were caught by strangers and now have to work in their fields.
But you don't believe that?
Unas is back. The winds have told me. We will all die.
See ya.
May Mojave always illuminate your path.
I'll save the rest of the dialogue later. Okay, it's apparently I wasn't supposed to be here.
Another stranger? What do you want?
Courier heard that you have trouble with strangers.
3 of our hunters have disappeared without a trace. I think Outlanders are responsible for it.
Have other people disappeared except the hunters?
Yes, Umani and Niobe. Umani was looking for mushrooms in the caves. I often told him that it's dangerous inside, but the boy did not want to believe it. Niobe has not disappeared directly. We found her body near the bridge.
Where are these caves?
Go to Sacrificial Rock. Close to it you will find a small path. It leads directly to the caves, but the access is closed. Since Umani has disappeared there, no one is allowed to enter it.
Tell the courier about your tribe.
We have been living in this valley for many generations under the protection of Mojave, the great hunter. We avoid contact with outlanders. They bring only misfortune and misery.
Leaders.
Mojave may guide you.
Probably should have talked to this guy right away. Not sure if they were talking about this cave. There is shit in this video soon, but I'm gonna use this video as a way to give a story about these people.
What do you want? May your spirit...
Alright, so I needed to explore this area. Once I find out where I need to go, I'll start another video. Laters.